What's going on, everybody? My name's Demon, and welcome back to another episode of Demon's Declassified Minecraft Survival Guide. So, in today's episode, I'm having some issues with levels. So, I decided that in this episode, we're going to make a spawner room, or a spawner farm. You guys remember I mentioned a few episodes back that while I was exploring caves, I did find a skeleton, a zombie, and a spider spawner, as well as a cave spider spawner over here in this mine shaft. But I spent some time digging to the spawner for the skeletons over here, and today we're going to turn this into a XP farm. Now, I may or may not have slightly off-centered my hallway like a complete pleb, so I'm probably going to go fix that. Because OCD, and that's going to annoy me, and we're going to have to figure out where all of these mobs are spawning around here because they're making an awful lot of noise. I have a feeling when we start clearing this out to make the spawning chamber, we're probably going to find the caves that these things are in. So I'm going to go fix this real quick because it's bothering me. Alright, so now that I have this fixed because it was annoying me, there are a few things that we have to do to start this out. So, first and foremost, the big thing is we need a 4-block radius around this spawner. This chest just has a little bit of rotten flesh in it. I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. So we'll just go 4 each direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and all the way around. 4 there, 4 there, and 4 there. And I have a feeling I'm really going to hit that cave here soon. So we'll just clear all this out all the way around 4 high, and that'll give us a large enough spawning radius. Now with this build, I'm not really too concerned with the way that it looks around the outside. Or the wall around the outside of the chamber, because I'm not going to see it. I'll never see it. And there is the spiders. Okay. We'll I guess we're gonna deal with that real quick. Hello, Mr. Spider. Oh, it's another cave spider spawner. That's fun. Okay. Well, this is a little bit problematic. Maybe. We might just destroy this cave spider spawner. It's a little bit too close. Ow. Excuse you, sir. Please. Go away. It's a little bit too close to everything. So this being there is going to cause an issue if we leave it. There we go. As I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, this being here is going to cause issues trying to make this spawner work as a skeleton farm. So we are sadly going to have to break this specific spider spawner because there's no way I can incorporate that into a spawning chamber with skeletons, because cave spiders are weirdly sized and cause a lot of problems when you're trying to farm them specifically for XP. Regular caves or regular spider spawners are honestly better in that aspect. They make it a lot easier to farm properly. So I'm gonna just light everything up around here a little bit. Hey, oh well, hello, golden apple and rails. Activator rails, interesting. Go ahead and take all this. That is definitely another cave spider spawner. Okay, well, this escalated quickly. Interesting. Let's, I don't know. Let's see what we got back here. I'm almost certain that's another cave spider spawner. And if that's the case, we can put 2 different farms here next to each other, because this one is actually far enough away from our skeleton spawner that it's not going to cause us any issues. Go. No. Stop. Stop. Wait. Thank you. Yeah, this spawner is not going to cause issues. So let's just get this. Stop it. Let's get this lit up so they stop spawning, and then I'll go back over and finish emptying out the area there. All right. So yeah, this one we got to destroy. There's a fair amount of XP. Now back to what we were doing. 4 all the way around. Hello, sir. How are you? You seem a little stuck. Can I help you? Let me help you. Thank you. Back to work. We're all the way around here. And once we do this, not worrying about the way the walls look, I'll obviously close off to the outside area right there that spider spawner was at. And same concept with this hallway. So we should have 4 all the way around now, and then the walls. And now we want to make sure there are 4 blocks above the spawner. So 1, 2, 3, and then we got to take out 1 layer. All the way in the 9 block gap. Fill that back in. Really quickly. Alrighty, so now that I have that cleared out, you want a 3 block radius below it as well. Not really radius. You want to make sure you're 3 blocks below all the way around in the 9x9 area. So you'll go 3 blocks down and just all the way around. And apparently this skeleton decided he can still spawn in this corner. So to counteract that, just torches everywhere. Everywhere. There we go. That'll solve that problem. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom. All right. And we'll go down 3 in all the corners. That way we can just work a straight line and not have to worry about overshooting and mining too far. Now we'll just clear this out. Now that I've gotten that cleared out, I want to show you the important things for this experienced farm or the skeleton farm. Obviously, the most important thing being that skeleton spawner, but there are a few items and building blocks that we are going to need for this. So I'm going to be using barrels instead of a double chest because I get a little bit more storage out of a 3 barrels than I do just putting down a double storage chest, because I can run each individual hopper into a barrel instead of tying the hoppers into one another. We're also going to need 1 soul sand. We're going to need some slabs. I went with the andesite. We need 2 fences, some kelp, and 3 buckets of water. So we can go ahead, we can grab the buckets of water. We're just going to move our inventory around here a little bit to get things out of our way. We'll go ahead and grab the buckets of water, as well as the kelp. These we don't need just yet. We'll grab the soul sand and the fence, and we'll leave the other things in here for now. Well, we do need 1 slab. So we'll take this 1 slab, and if we can manage to get it, we want that on top. That'll keep skeletons from spawning on top of the spawner. Now with our buckets of water, we need 2 in here. We want 1 in one corner and 1 in the other. They won't create an infinite water source, but they also won't reach the end over here. So to solve this issue, we need to go down a few more blocks. So we want to go ahead and take it down 1 block all the way around where the water stops on the ledge. Now we'll take out the blocks underneath the water here in just a moment, but there's a couple other things we want to do first. Like first and foremost, I want to grab this coal because I'm going, well, and grabbing the coal showed me a place that I need to light up for the skeleton spawner not to freak out. So let me grab my torches and I'll be right back. That was a pretty large cave for me to have to clear out, but we got it fixed. So now we want to take our pick. We want to dig over into this wall and down to here and place a fence. We did bring the fences with us. We want to place the two fences here and here. I might... No, I was incorrect. Take those fences out. You want to dig down two. Place your fences here and here. And then your skeletons will go here. Right there. There we go. Replace that block and that block. And then your skeletons will go up here. Your soul sand will sit in this area. And your drop area or your bubble column will go here. Now that we've placed those two bits of fence, we also want to go ahead, break these, and let the water flow. Every block that's underneath the water, and it'll all flow to the center area. You can see there. And then there we go. And you auto get pushed up onto this block, which is really cool. So that makes it simple for us to take... If I can get out of here, there's one thing I did forget. I forgot signs. We need signs. But I've got some wood on me to make signs. Way back here, apparently, in this junk chest that's just got a bunch of random stuff in it. Take those planks. Make us two signs. So we need 6 and signs. There we go. Hop back down here real quick. So your two signs you want here and here. And then your last bucket of water will be in this, well, sort of. Your last bucket will be in this column. So from this area, you want to go up 23 minimum. I'm going to actually go up, I believe, I'm going to go up, we'll say 27. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10, 10, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Counting with Demon again. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 25, 26, 27. And then from this point, we will dig over. How many do we want to go? 7 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll go 8 here. Place our water. And because we have depth strider, this makes our life a little bit easier. So we can get back over here. So now we'll dig all the way back down. And this is a long and tedious process. And I may drown on the way down. Maybe not. I think I have respiration. I forgot I had respiration. So we want to dig all the way back down to our signs. And I probably, honestly, should have fixed our wall. So we'll take and fix this wall real quick. From our signs. So, that's not where I wanted that. There we go. All right. And here and here, there, fix this. Eventually, we're going to have to get back in there. So we'll have to make a way to access that. There's that. That. And this, we're just trying to contain the water as best we can. There we go. And we'll just place that. Now we'll go around this and get back in there, because we do need to be back in there to at least bare minimum get in the water stream. And I didn't make it to where I can get back out. There we go. All right, we can get back out now. So we need to go back in here, and we dug down one block too many, it seems. There we go. So now we need to take our kelp, and kelp has a nice function to where it automatically turns non-source water blocks into source water blocks. So if we just place all this kelp all the way to the top, it'll make every single block that it's in a source block, which makes our life a lot easier, because now we don't have to go through and try to place 27 source blocks. And we'll just pick it all up, and then at the end of this we want to dig down 23. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 ow 20 21 22 and 23. There we go. So on this 23rd block we want to use our slabs, which are still in this chest. There we go. We'll place our slabs on the lower half. Go ahead and move our crafting table and our stone cutter, and then dig this down a little bit. And behind this, we'll want our wall eventually. Right now it's just a temporary thing, leaving this hole here. And then in front, we'll bring it down 2 blocks. Fill this back in. Bring it down 2 blocks, and then add our slabs back right here. And we can't get through, the skeletons can't get through, which is a problem because we do need to get back in there. There we go. Go back in here. We can start sealing all this up, and this is pretty much completely done. So as soon as I break all these torches, skeletons are going to start spawning and start running over or floating over into this. I almost forgot to place the soul sand. There we go. Right there. Now we have a bubble column. And I can go around and break all of these torches all the way around the room, and skeletons should start spawning pretty quickly. I managed to miss some of that apparently. Let's fix that. Grab my shovel. Place. There we go. Just dig back down. Water fixes itself. Now the second we break these torches, things are starting to get hectic. Ow. As you saw, skeleton instantly spawned. And room's completely dark. We're going to have to kill that skeleton to get back out of here, I think. Or not. So any minute now, that skeleton should drop down here if everything is done correctly. Hear him? There he is. Now, if we smack them with Sweeping Edge, they should die instantly. Instantaneously. Alright, so now we want to build our collection system real quick. I'm going to just temporarily block this off. So we'll take out all of these blocks. Hop down in here real quick. There we go. We actually need to take out these slabs. Grab our hoppers, and man, my inventory is an absolute mess. So we'll take there. We'll place our barrels here with our hoppers running into them. There we go. And then replace our slabs. We break this block, and now we should be able to have everything picked up and put into our chests. And because we have a looting sword, we're going to get more drops from this. We're also going to continually get XP from this as well. And never really have to worry about when we get mending trying to repair things. So I hope that in this episode I wasn't too unclear about what I was trying to do. It's a bit of a headache trying to get a farm like this set up and try to fully explain exactly what you're doing. But we've done it. As long as we're here, skeletons will keep spawning in that room and eventually drop down into here. If you're doing this and you know there's a lot of caves around, you want to be sure that you light up all the caves. That cave system that I found was giant, and it took me about 10 to 15 minutes to light it up. So just take the time, light up your caves, and your farm will produce more skeletons more quickly. So with that, I'm going to cut this episode here. In the next episode, we might look at doing a spider spawner farm or a zombie spawner farm as well. But zombie spawner is kind of only really useful for clerics, for trading with villagers to get emeralds. Whereas the primary reason that I made the skeleton farm was because I want the bone meal. I want the white dye because I've got plans for it in the very near future. And we can also use the XP to enchant our tools and weapons. So, as I said, I'm going to cut this episode here. I love you guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. Please never change who you are. If you have any ideas that you want to see on the channel, feel free to leave them in the comments. And feel free to subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed. Thank you guys. I love you. Peace out.